All right, today you're going to be looking at my foot because I got a question about the pedal. And so we're going to jump the screen to the foot so that way you can see what I'm talking about. And this time I'm not going to show you what my hands are doing, just what my foot's doing. I've got my 1-year-old's playing piano with me. We're going to see how this goes. So the question with the pedal is, which pedal do you use? Now, on an acoustic piano, you'll see 3 pedals. You have the one all the way to the right, which is the one that's held out, the legato. And then you have the middle pedal, which either is a practice pedal or it sustains the lower half of the keyboard and not the upper half. And then on the very left, you have what's called the soft pedal, and that basically it moves the hammers closer to the strings so that way they don't hit quite as hard. When you're playing hymns, usually I only use the one pedal all the way to the right, and that's why for the keyboard I only got this one pedal because I don't use the other ones. They do sell digital pedals that have all 3, but once again I don't use them. So since we're talking about the pedal, I thought I would just give a demonstration. Now this pedal is not a really good one to give an example for because it slides. If your pedal slides, put something underneath it. The only reason I don't is because my 1-year-old always eats it, so I don't have anything underneath this for that reason. Plant your heel on the ground and you're just going to use the toe part of your shoe. Now you do not have to push the pedal all the way down to the ground. You can put it more like halfway or 3/4 of the way, and then whenever you lift it up, you don't have to lift it all the way up and then set it back down. So it's it's always there, you know, and it's more of a flutter playing. I'm going to try to play a little bit. Number 1, it's going to be hard with my 1-year-old. And number 2, it's going to be hard because this pedal, like I said, slides. The general rule for the pedal is you're going to lift it every time the chord changes. You're at least going to flutter it every time the chord changes, so that way it doesn't do what I like to call flooding. I'm going to try to do it with When I Survey the Wondrous Cross because that one's a very flowy one. If you hear a bunch of extra notes, it's just my 1-year-old adding his input. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit with the pedal. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please give it a like, comment, a share, so that way more people can learn how to play hymns and strengthen that ability that God gave them. Be sure to check out my free left-hand patterns book, or if you need it in different keys, then check out the one that you can purchase. It either comes in digital or print. I will have a link to that in the description below. Have a blessed day.